Today I will be reviewing Big Brother 19 episode 31. Now I know I said the last episode was the best episode of the season, but that was until this episode. I finally get what I've been asking for the entire season, and that's a real Big Brother match. It was riveting at best. So the episode opens up with Raven and Matt realizing that Jason just put them up on the block, and they are seething, okay? Not mad, not angry, seething. There's a difference, like seething. Like I think smoke was coming out of Raven's ears. It was insane, which is expected. You know, they were blindsided. Jason made a bold move. They never seen it coming. I get it. But we are on a game, people, okay? Let's just, can we all step back for a minute and remember this? We're on a game. Matt, of all people, he just was the person I thought that would least act the way that he acted. Like he was not, okay, it was insane. So Raven was crying, how could you? You know, she was crying. But Matt took it to another level. He was confrontational. He started calling Jason names, you know, swearing at him, saying, you know, you're a low down, dirty so-and-so. First, because Jason tried to hide out in the closet at first, you know, in the pantry. He knew what was coming his way, but you know, that's what happens when you make bold moves. This is why I watch Big Brother, okay? I was waiting for somebody to make the move. Jason made the move. I had to respect him for it. But you know, consequences come with your actions. So they tear into Jason. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. I mean, I like confrontation. You know, brightens up my day. But this was insane. And they jumped on him, and everyone else was in the back. Alex went in the back. Everyone was in the back room. You know, because this was the initial confrontation. I mean, you lied to me. This is Raven. You lied to me. You whispered in my ear we were safe. You know, I get it. I guess. I mean, a little bit. I mean, no. I mean, you could always take the high road, Raven and Matt, and, you know, remember that it is a game. Because did you forget how many people you sent home? Well, let me remind you, Matt, you sent a lot of people home, and no one threatened your life. No one threatened your manhood. I mean, this was a bit much. You know, I understand you're mad and you're upset, but, you know, you still have to keep some kind of class about yourself, don't you? I mean, that's what I thought you had to do. You know, maybe I was wrong. I mean, these two are pacing, they're going outside, they're seething, they're uncontrollable. And who's by their side to support them? My boy Paul. I mean, he does not let an opportunity pass him by, now does he? I mean, he was on it. He was right there. Like, it's okay, guys. Now we know where they stand. Oh my God. I mean, he never ever is caught sleeping on his game. Now is he? I mean, geez, I have to give him a little credit. See, he makes me mad because he's playing such a good game, but I mean, he's the only one. I mean, until Jason came to town. So this is the Matt house. The house erupted in madness, okay? Madness. You had Jason trying to defend himself. You had Raven and Matt jumping down his throat, going in and out, back and forth, back and forth. So they finally go outside. Kevin goes outside to join them, which was really odd. Like, because when they were in the house, Matt says, I'm going to call out whoever it was that voted, the 2 votes that voted against me and Raven last time. And so he goes around who voted to send Mark home and who voted to send me home. And so they asked Kevin first, and he says, I voted to send out Mark. And he says, and I swear on my children I did. They go down the line, they get to Alex. Alex lies. She said, I voted for Mark. Jason tells the truth. Now, at this point, I understand why Alex is doing what she's doing. You can't really out yourself. You know, emotions are high. You want things to calm down. You know, you're playing the game. But you kind of just left your boy Jason just hanging out there. I mean, she just didn't say anything. she's steady keeping up with the lie. She's steady trying to play low. So at this point with Alex, I'm not sure if she's playing a good game or if she's playing a good backstabbing game. I mean, what about your boy Jason? I mean, you kind of left him out there to hang by yourself. I mean, she did come out at one time and said he's not hiding because, you know, when Matt was in a rage, she was in a psychotic rage. Like once flew over the cuckoo's nest rage. I don't know, have you ever seen people that get so mad they just can't think? He was in a rage. He called him a coward. Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Alex did come to his defense and say he wasn't hiding. But that's about all that she said. You know, she kind of like just played silent. You know, I don't know if that's a good game or a bad game, but I know if I was Jason, I kind of would want her to step up a little more. But then again, you know, if Jason's ship is sinking, why jump on board? Then you have Josh. You know, this was totally Matt, Raven, and Josh in Jason's situation. It was a totally three-way circus act. But Josh just decides to insert himself in the madness. I don't know why. So he sees Kevin goes outside to talk to Matt and Raven, and he says, I bet she's going to go out there, you know, defend his name. Go out there, Paul, and, you know, go talk to him. So Paul goes outside, and of course, what is Matt out there doing? I mean, Kevin out there doing? He's defending his name because he has to. Now, everyone, those two throwaway votes that Jason and Alex gave him was so the house could turn on him. So he really had no choice but to defend his name. Okay, so he had to. But Josh is onto it. He sends Paul out there. Paul comes back, you know, like the school reporter, and was like, yes, he's out there saying, I swear on my children I didn't vote for you, this and this and that. And then Josh decides to jump in. Now, let me remind you, his name was nowhere in this argument, but he decides to jump on board. He says, I bet you he's the one. No, he says, in the beginning, Kevin told me he's the one that won $25,000, and I'm going to call him out on it. What? Why are you doing this again, Josh? Okay, maybe it makes sense in Planet Josh, but you just inserted yourself in an argument you really didn't have to be in. Well, you know, I bet you were shocked when Kevin kind of took you on. So, Mobster Kevin, I call him Mobster Kevin because, you know, he reminds me of, you know, Robert De Niro. Mobster Kevin comes in. He says, no. Christmas says to him, you know, is it hot out there? She just starts making conversation. Yeah, are you going to go swimming? I can't go swimming. Josh inserts himself. Oh my God, here you go again. Something is wrong with Josh. I don't know, Josh, I think Josh likes to argue. Or controversy. I can't figure out Josh yet. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. So he starts an argument with Kevin. Yeah, I bet you remember you told me you're the one that took $25,000. Kevin said, I didn't do that. You did that. Because now he's fighting for his name because he's on to Josh. He's on to what Josh is trying to do. So he's giving it back to him. Like, Kevin has absolutely not one bone in his body that can do competitions, vetoes. You know, he just sucks physically. But he's playing a good social and mind game now because he's not going to let this hothead Josh outdo him. So he was giving it back to him. I was kind of proud. There's a little tear coming out of my eye. Just a little one. So he says, no, you're the one who did it, and you're just trying to turn everyone against me. Like he was giving him a run for his money. So much so that Josh went outside, and you know what he did? He started crying. Now, I'm not a mean person. I'm really not. But it's just funny to me how Josh can start trouble, but then when someone stands up to him, then he starts crying. It's kind of sad. So Christmas goes out there and she tells him, turn your back to the window. I don't want anyone to see you crying. You know, it's not a good look, Josh. I mean, it's not funny. I don't know why he's crying. You started it. Did you forget that? But anyway, Christmas comes in and talks some sense to Josh. You know, calm down. She said, but listen, this is the good news that we found out. She said, I figured it out. It was Alex That was the second vote. Oh my gosh, she said, Alex cannot be trusted. This game is getting so good because finally, people are starting to open their eyes. Now we got Alex as a target now. I mean, because she did, was the second throwaway vote. I mean, Jason didn't take all the blame when it was her too, right? You've got Kevin, who is fighting fiercely for his name, and he's supposed to. And for an older gentleman, I gotta say he's doing pretty good. Don't forget, he doesn't win anything. I mean, but he takes his social game and his I'm not gonna take your mess game. It's pretty good, especially for an older guy. We got him. So the episode ended with Matt going home, of course, because he made sure he went home. And then when he went out to interview with Julie, she said the obvious, like, you just threw your game away for some girl you just met 79 days ago. And listen, I don't care how much you like her, how beautiful you think she is. She is not going to win this game. As a matter of fact, she probably will be home next week if they don't get Kevin first. Besides that, nothing too much else happened, as if we needed anything else to happen, because that was a great show. They showed the jury house with Cody, Elena, and Mark. I don't know if you remember, last episode I said, Mark, when you get in the house, do not chase around Elena. She's not feeling you. Guess he didn't get the memo, because what was the first thing he did when he got to the house? Start chasing around Elena. I love Mark. He is such a good guy. He's a horrible player. He's got a good heart. On the outside world, great guy. Inside, Big Brother house, not so much. So that's where the episode ended. It didn't even show who was the next HOH. I'll be there next episode because at this point, I'm loving the show. Finally. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.